today I am coming to you with a video that is stressful for me. As you may know, I've been natural for almost 8 years. Today is October 31st. Happy Halloween. And I big chopped November 7th, 2013. So 8 years on November 7th. And I had one setback in my hair journey, which was breakage. I had breakage of my ends, and I trimmed off more than I probably would have had to if I was taking care of my hair during that time period, which was like 2017, 2018-ish. So that was that. It wasn't a big deal because I'd get scissor happy any damn way. So I was just like, all right, whatever. When it's time to press and trim my hair or blow out and trim my hair, I look at my ends and I'm like, well, I'll just take off a little bit more than the 2 to 3 inches that I usually cut. But I was trying not to do that, but I had to do it because of the breakage in my ends and those fairy knots, single strand knots. Oh, they were driving me crazy. So yeah, during that time period, that was my setback, but it wasn't much to me. It was whatever. This setback that I'm currently experiencing is driving me flipping nuts. Sorry if you guys can hear my washing machine in the background, but this setback is driving me insane because I'm afraid that I won't be able to overcome it. And I have a goal this time. So I don't usually have goals. When I first cut my hair, I was like, I just want my hair to be healthy. Then once I started seeing the growth, I was just like, okay, I missed my length. I want it to be the length that it was prior to me bleaching my hair. Then once it got to that length, I was just like, okay, overall health. And now that I'm going into my 8th year, I'm like, I want to be waist length. That's the goal. I just want to see if my hair can get to waist length. Like, I've never had that, what do they call it? The growth plateau. Like your hair just stays at a certain length no matter what you do. I've never had that issue even before this whole hair journey stuff. I never had that issue. My hair grows, obviously. I'm alive, so it's gonna grow. But I just want to see if I can get there. However, I'm having a setback. I'm scared to show you guys. Oh my God. I did cry. I cried. Not because I'm attached to my hair, but because I know what's going on with me. And I know that I'm stressed the hell out. Everything that's going on with 2020 is just, it's taking a toll on me as far as my overall mental health. You know, there's some days where I'm like, I'm not myself, you know? So you know how you know yourself and you just wake up and you're just like, I'd rather stay in bed all day, cuddled up, watching something on Hulu or Netflix. So yeah, I'm not going to go into detail of what exactly has been going on, mind your business, but just 2020 in general, just seeing what's going on in the news, in the, social media, all of that stuff is just driving me insane. And it's taking a toll on me, but I didn't think it was this bad. I didn't think it was taking a toll on my physical health until I recently washed my hair and of course went through the deep conditioning, moisturizing and sealing, and I did notice that I had my normal shedding. It's wintertime, so I'm going to start shedding more. But then I noticed that I was getting little pieces, and I'm like, is this breakage? But I just recently flat ironed my hair in September, and I didn't notice any breakage. When I did my box braids in October, I didn't notice any breakage. Where's this breakage coming from? So of course I started looking through my hair, looking at my ends. I did trim. So I'm like, where is this breakage coming from? I usually start my hair in the back and work forward. So of course, once I got to the front, I was like, oh, no. I am breaking in the front. Like, I have breakage all in here. Mind you, I always say it, I've never been one to have edges in the first place. So for my hair to be breaking in the front, with this forehead, 5 head, 6 head, whatever y'all want to call it, breakage in the front, I would rather have breakage on my nape. I don't want breakage in the front at all, but it's happening. So I'm going to show you guys what is happening, even though I don't want to. I'm scared. Okay, I'm going to take the bonnet off. Give me a second. All right. So, I did moisturize and seal my hair, and I just put it up in some chunky braids, and I didn't braid it all the way to the end. I just twisted the ends, whatever. But if you see here, I have this braid, this cornrow that I did, and that is because this hair is not the same length as this hair. Now, I'm not going to take the braid out because I'm trying to baby this section back to health. But I'm going to show you this side. This is my left side. Up here, it looks like I could have parted it. But then when you get here, you notice that little section right there is empty. There's no hair there. And then this braid is like, maybe like that much hair versus all of this. It's like that much hair, and I was able to go ahead and braid it. Same thing on this side, but it's a little worse. Here, it looks like I'm missing a little bit of hair here, a little here, and here, it goes all the way to back here. So all of this is gone. And this little section here that I braided is about the same. It's about maybe 2 to 3 inches of hair versus having all of this hair. So, yeah, I'm upset. And I noticed that if you look, here's my temple and here's the breakage, right? And same thing here. Here's my temple and here's all of this breakage. So I'm like, I know what's causing it. There's not even, oh, there's tension. Oh, none of that. Because I don't do styles that have tension or anything. As you can see, these big dookie braids here, I do the same thing with my twists. There's no reason for me to believe like, oh, I was pulling and tugging too much. When I put my ponytails, I do not wrap the band twice. I just put the ponytail holder on my hair. Whatever my hair does is what it does. I'm natural. I have curls. It's not going to go around 2 times. It's not going to go around 3 times. I'm not trying to break my wrist. I know that it's not from me manipulating too much in my hair. I know it's not from me doing the scalp massages because I'm very gentle with my scalp massages, especially when I get to the area of, where I'm having breakage. It is definitely stress. And if you don't know, stress can cause your hair to fall out. You can have thinning, you can have balding, or your hair can just come out in chunks. And it doesn't have to necessarily be, your edges. It can come out in the middle. It can come out anywhere. So I found out where that breakage was coming from. It's the front, and I am just going to baby this area. I'm going to separately keep it like this. I'm going to moisturize it and seal it. I'm just going to give it that extra love and attention, and hopefully I overcome it. If I don't, I'm going to be very upset. And I told my mom, I'm like, if my hair doesn't come back, if I don't see my hair starting to look a little full within like a month, I'm cutting all my hair off. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to shave it all off because I told myself that once I got to waist length, I was going to, play in my hair. I was going to, make my hair red. I really want that Rihanna red color. And I also said that after that, my hair is going to be pretty much damaged. So I'm just going to chop it all off again and start all over and do another hair journey. I don't know. But if this don't grow back, see, this one is not so bad. It's not so bad. I feel like this little spot here will grow back. But this side, is all the way back here. Like, that is so far from where my hairline actually starts. Like, my hairline starts here. See all that hair right there? My hairline starts here. And I have hair loss all the way back here. Like, it's at my temples, and I know it's stress. I know I'm under stress. I know I'm under stress. I know everybody is under stress. So I know that this is stress. So what I told myself I'm going to do for the sake of my hair journey, I'm going to try not to stress. Easier said than done. But I'm going to try not to stress. And I'm going to find ways to relieve my stress. And find ways to cope with everything that's going on. And if you guys are experiencing the same thing, I wish you guys all the best, and I hope we can get through this, because this is a stressful time. This is a stressful year to live in. Like, we got the election, which means the world right now, this election. We have all of the racism that's going on that never stopped. It just feels like we took 400 steps forward to take 100 steps back. It's a lot, child. And then you have your own personal issues, work issues, you just have, your friends, your family. It's a lot to deal with. You have deaths, you have sickness, illness. It's just a lot that's going on. Flu season is coming up. How can you tell the flu from coronavirus? Like, girl, okay, it is getting cold outside. They're talking about food famines, and help us, Lord. Just help us. Help us, Lord. Help us. We just a pool of sinners. You got to send another son. You got to. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to take this as something positive. And how I'm looking at it in a positive light is it could be worse. You know what I mean? It could be, a body part, an organ or something starting to fail, my liver, my heart, something. Stress takes a really big toll on your body, and I would rather it be my hair than something on the inside of my body. You know what I mean? Like, and I know stress, organs, blood flow, hair, I get that part of it. But I'm going to focus on the hair, continue to eat healthy, even though I had Domino's last night. Continue to try to be as healthy as possible, find ways to relieve my stress, drink a lot of tea, sage, incense, positive affirmations, and we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. So I'm going to bring you on this journey. I'm still doing the Hairlicious Castor Oil Challenge. I'm still doing that. So I'll do the updates on that, everything that's going on. I'm actually going to do another video right now about the challenge, because we've been on this challenge since the 5th of October. So I was going to wait until November 5th, but just a couple days from now I could do it. And this work week is going to be hectic. So, yeah, I'm going to do another video about that. So I'm still doing the Hairlicious Castor Oil Challenge. So I'm going to be doing videos about that, of course. And I'm also using the Egyptian black castor oil. So I'm going to be doing weekly updates on that. That's going to continue. I'm just going to baby this area and bring it back to health. And I'll update you, I guess, every month with how this is progressing, because every week would be overkill, because, like, whose hair grows that fast? So yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Follow me. Everything will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.